Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Indoor high school contact sports. They've been back for a couple weeks, so has it been an icy reception or a perfect wrist shot to the back of the net? We'll find out.
A frigid Friday night, but the local forecasters are tracking warmer weather moving in.
We begin with President Biden's visit to Pfizer amid supply shortages and widespread frustration with the vaccine rollout. Good to have you with us tonight at 11. During his visit, President Biden says there's considerable hope for a far better spring and summer.
Tonight, we are talking one-on-one with Governor Gretchen Whitmer on the impact of today's visit. Our Larry Spruill spoke with the governor tonight, and Larry, she told you she's confident in the president's plan.
Good evening, Kimberly and Devin. Governor Whitmer says she knows that the vaccine rollout has not been perfect, but she says President Joe Biden knows the plan here in Michigan. She says, meanwhile, every Michigander who wants to take the vaccine will be able to do so in due time. Friday, a big day for Michigan as President Joe Biden toured the Pfizer plant in Portage.
I came here because I want the American people to understand the extraordinary work that's being done to undertake the most difficult operational challenges this nation has ever faced.
President Biden seeing firsthand the 1,300-acre manufacturing site with some 350 ultra-cold freezers with millions of vaccine doses getting boxed and sent out the door. Alongside him, Governor Gretchen Whitmer.
Well, it was great to highlight Portage, Michigan, where Pfizer vaccines are rolling out. We've been the epicenter of hope. It's a source of real pride and should be for every Michigander. The world is counting on us. And so to be able to host the President of the United States, to highlight the work that is happening, for him to be able to address the nation from Portage, Michigan, it's a good thing for all of us.
Whitmer says more vaccines will be available in the coming weeks.
Every Michigander who wants a vaccine will get a vaccine.
But it will take time.
They have acknowledged that they'll have 120 million shots more by the end of March, 200 million by the end of May, and another 100 after that by the end of July. So that tells us that there are more vaccines coming.
And Governor Whitmer also says they talked about getting the kids back in school, getting more jobs here to Michigan, and of course, getting more vaccines here as well. We are live tonight. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
And Larry, the governor mentioned everybody who wants the vaccine will be able to get it soon. Did the governor or president address those who are still a little skeptical on getting the vaccine?
Well, Kimberly, Joe Biden talked about that exactly today. He says that he knows that people are still hesitant about getting the vaccine, especially in certain demographics like the African American community. But he wants to assure everyone that the vaccine is safe, and he urges everyone to take the vaccine when it is available for them. Kimberly?
Yep. Okay. Larry, we appreciate it. And the president's visit comes as his massive COVID relief plan cleared another hurdle in the House.
House Budget Committee unveiled the 591-page bill today. It includes direct payments of up to $1,400 to Americans, individuals earning less than $75,000 a year, and married couples earning less than $150,000 a year would be sent the full amount. The payment would be calculated based on either 2019 or 2020's income. Full House expected to vote on the bill sometime next week. Then it would head to the Senate for consideration there.
All right, well, we're heading into the weekend, a bit like we started with, temperatures near single digits.
Andrew in for Ben tonight. Andrew, we got some sunshine, but also, I guess, another round of snow coming our way.
Exactly right. Typical Detroit and Michigan weather for you as we go through the weekend. Some of that up and down motion going on, but I got to tell you, most of the weekend is going to be calm. Now, it is on the frigid side, as Kimberly and Devin mentioned, especially later tonight. But the snow showers we saw earlier when you joined us at 4, 5, and 6, they continue to shrink. That is some good news. You can see leftover snow showers along I-94 in the northeastern part of Macomb County, stretching into St. Clair County, including areas south of Port Huron. Those will continue to move away and diminish over the next couple of hours and will be snow-free by morning. 20 degrees right now. It is getting colder by the minute with wind chills in the single digits down to around 9. Currently, same story in your neighborhood. Temperatures mostly in the teens and low 20s, 17 in Howell and Ann Arbor, 19 in Pontiac. Wind chills and temperatures close to the same because we have winds that are relatively calm. And we're looking at temperatures tonight that dip down to the low teens and single digits when you join me tomorrow morning on Local 4 News Today. But we will see some sunshine tomorrow. What does that mean for temperatures tomorrow afternoon? Is there any more snow before the weekend is over? That and your 7-day forecast coming right up.
All right, Andrew. After protests and lawsuits, Michigan's winter contact sports were finally able to resume on February 8th, which means some fans are again watching high school basketball and hockey on this Friday night. As Jason Colthorpe reports, teams are being careful to adhere to the safety protocols given how hard it was just to get back to competition.
The sound of the puck hitting the tape, players crashing into the boards, and fans cheering in the stands. All things players, coaches, and parents had no idea just how much they'd missed.
It means the world for her to be able to get back on the ice and play.
Hockey mom Erin Grom remembers exactly when they found out hockey, wrestling, basketball, and competitive cheer would be able to resume play.
It was a big celebration at our house. A lot of smiles, a lot of laughing.
I had about 18 of our girls calling me, texting me, my phone blew up.
Liggett girls hockey coach Gregory Pattison and his players wear masks at all times, even on the ice, and he's seeing safety becoming a top priority across the board.
We had a game last week where they didn't allow any fans. Here we allowed 2 per participant. So every place is a little different, but what you see is every place is doing something.
According to the MHSAA, so far, knock wood, things have gone as smoothly as a Zamboni ride between periods. And players like Liggett's team captain are being extra careful not to jeopardize that.
We just got to finish strong, stay healthy. I think everyone's doing their part, all the other teams too, so hopefully we don't have to worry about it.
Grom, whose daughter Kiera is a freshman forward for Livonia, was more worried about her daughter's health not playing than she is now that she's competing again.
It was hard. I mean, it was really hard. It was heartbreaking to watch. There didn't seem to be that fire in her eyes, you know, something to look forward to. And no outlet for the pressures and the stress of, you know, being at home and trying to do school online.
Yes, wins and losses still matter, but not nearly as much as just players being back out on the court, on the mat, and on the ice. In Grosse Pointe Woods, Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
Hey, Jason. Updating a story now we brought you last night at 11. After canceling spring sports, U of M Dearborn will now allow its teams to play. The school says it made the decision after learning other schools in its conference were working to put more strict health rules in place. Those rules include testing and a mask policy. On Wednesday, the school announced it would be canceling spring sports because it said it felt other schools wouldn't follow COVID safety protocols.
Police released disturbing video of a deadly drive-by shooting as officers continue to try to find the shooter. Happened this morning at the BP gas station on East Outer Drive near Harper. That's on Detroit's east side. Video shows an SUV driving up to a Ford Fusion when a man in the SUV pops out and starts shooting. Police say it's just one of 2 times that the SUV drove by as shots were fired into the Fusion. The driver of the Fusion was hit and ended up driving his car into the gas station.
This is the only gas station I go to because I feel safe. And y'all gonna ruin it?
Man driving the Fusion was killed. Police are still tonight looking for the shooter.
Both directions of I-94 in Detroit are now closed for the weekend. MDOT is replacing an overpass that required closing the freeway between I-75 and Connor Avenue. All lanes of I-94 are expected to reopen by 5 Monday morning. Still ahead, new evidence revealed in a downriver murder case.
She's what?
She's dying. I beat her up.
She's dying? What's happening?
Because I beat her up.
The 911 call a man made the night of his girlfriend's death.
A federal judge's son killed by an attorney during a shooting rampage last year. Tonight, we're learning the shooter was also targeting a Supreme Court justice.
But first, he's climbed both the Ambassador and Mackinac bridges, but now he's facing serious charges. The identity of the man known as Drift revealed. Next.